In this video, part 2 and in part 3, I will discuss some more causes and preventive measures of dementia, which I believe can be as effective as we discussed earlier in the previous video. These preventive measures are arranged by me from my own knowledge and experience from a wide variety of sources over the period. You are listening to Ram Ratan Gwala from the western part of New Delhi. We already know that Alzheimer is the major cause triggering dementia. We also know that dementia develops when we grow old, around or beyond 60 years or beyond, and for some people it might occur in the middle ages. Dementia and diphtheria are insidious and both are taking a large chunk of the population, and we are unable to see and feel the gravity and consequences. Besides Alzheimer, the changes in our lifestyle, purely electronic working environment, lack of physical exercise, etc. are some of the scenarios which are helping for the occurrence of dementia or early onset. For example, someone would go to a disc party and because of this, his or her sleeping patterns get disturbed, even if it is for a single day, and this might at some point of time can be source point for this health issue. Now let's go a little bit deeper into the already mentioned scenario, and let's keep the Alzheimer's disease aside somewhere. Then what are the factors apart from the ones we discussed in the previous video and the above ones which decrease sensory motors? We live in an environment of the electromagnetic field. Take my room. This room as an example, I'm living in an environment of a fully electric radiation zone or an electromagnetic field, because I have two machines here, one desktop PC and the other one is my own lappy or laptop from which I'm shooting this video through its webcam. Apart from these two higher level machines, I have two more lower level machines which are an air conditioner and an electric heater, then tube light bulb and as fan as well. All these machines are emitting electric radiations which are getting converted into an electromagnetic field. The largest contributor of this radiation is let me show this charger. So this wire is emitting the largest radiation in my room. So I have three such wires, plugged in wire. So this wire contributes the highest percentage of radiation concentration as compared to other machines and appliances. I have I have four such wires, and three of them remain connected to the live electric current almost every day. So my body is receiving or absorbing this radiation emitted by these machines and appliances. The harm that this radiation is giving me is negligible and harmless in the short run, and we don't feel its consequences, but in the long run it expedites or speed up the decline of functionality of sensory motor or distort the connection between neurons and sensory motors and cerebellum, thereby affecting the cognitive function or memory loss. Second, when our five senses are working fine, then the internal coordination or sensory receptors also work fine. The person who does not put on specs is supposed to have the highest level of concentration if all other four senses are also working fine. If any of these senses are not in a natural flow, the decline of memory might start early. Getting prescribed for a specs should alarm us that dementia is waiting for us at some distant part of our lives. And apart from the visibility issue, if we have a hearing issue, then there is a strong possibility that dementia will make its friend at a sooner part of our life. And on top of these issues, if we happen to have imbalance while walking or going down the stairs, then it is a sign of malfunction of the sensory motor coordination. Then we should understand that the situation is worse than the worst, and it calls for an immediate attention. Migraine and a brain fog can also trigger the development of dementia, I think, at a later stage, though brain fog is not a disease by itself. And now, loss in vitamin D can also cause the dementia.